Well, welcome back to another update. Since the last video I've been quite busy. I've got the gearbox in, gearbox all done there, all the seals are done. I've done the front output shaft sealed, the rear one was actually done before. I did notice there's an oil leak in here, but I took all that casing off and put a new gasket on it and everything seems okay. That shaft here, the spline, needs a bit of a clean up still, but I should do that next time. I made a little cap for the, I don't know if you can see a little dust cap there for the gearbox. It was rubber, but I used a bit of Allen and bolted that on. Gear sticks are in, all the gears work okay, high and low ratio seem fine, and the four-wheel drive one seems to work okay. What I've done at the moment, I've drained all the oil out. There was a little tiny bit of water come out with it, so hopefully I put some nice fresh oil in there soon. Gear sticks all done, all nice and lubricated. The bit I've been working on really is this seat box. This is obviously the driver's side. Sorry about that. It's actually all bent, so I have to put a little bit of angle in it. Well, that's not the right thing to do, but as you can see, I put a piece of angle in it underneath. There is a little gap under there, you can see, but these are actually on washers to compensate for the thickness of the box section there. What I will do is get a little bit of thread sticking through at the moment. I'm going to get some 6mm nuts. Yeah, we're getting this again, we're back into metric. I put some Loctite on it to seal them in. I put some strengthener in the corner, so that one's actually nicely done. That's really strong now. I've done exactly the same over the other side to the toolbox side, which I'm going to keep as a toolbox, because I don't remember before what I was going to do is move the battery, which was sort of there, and the battery now is going to go in this little space here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's going to be in sort of here, there, and up to there. So obviously the battery going a long ways. I'll make a nice little bracket up for it, and I'll do it so it actually can come out of the bracket. The seat cutting plan really is to use some captive nuts and drill into the chassis, sort of here, there, and I'm actually going to use, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's two bolts there that hold the handbrake on into a really sturdy bracket. I shall make a plate from there and put a bar right the way across to the other side, drop it down there somewhere onto a plate that actually bolts onto the side, and so I can fabricate a new battery box. Also, what I plan to do is, when the battery's in the battery box that side, not battery box, it's the toolbox, I want to put a battery cutout, so you can actually sort of disable the battery if you need to. So that's pretty much done there. All I've got to do now is this middle plate here, little cover. I don't know if you can see it's down here actually. You can see how bent it is. Well, it doesn't really show up that much, but it's really bent, so I've got to straighten that one out. But the cunning plan is I'm actually going to bolt it back on, but I'm going to cut out a little tiny window at the top, sort of got about here, so the battery can go in and out. So a nice little cover, inspection cover, so you can just take this little cover off and take the battery out if needed. Front prop shaft's all done. New UJs. Unfortunately I used the wrong paint, it's all gone crappy, so I'll have to sort that out. What else we got here? Oh, front shock hanging up there. There's random pieces over there. The plan now is really to get the bulkhead in, which is here. I've taken the windscreen off at the moment because I'm just frightened of breaking it really, because I think they're quite expensive to replace. But the bulkhead itself, there isn't actually any rust. I think it might be due to, well, I think it's been welded in places, like down there. There's some odd bolts here and there, I'm not sure what they will do, but I'm sure it'll come clean. There's a bit of rust on this top edge here and the rubber's gone, which is expected really. And these air vents, rubbers are gone on them. I'm just trying to work out what everything is here, because I don't really know. So I take it, that's the choke cable. That looks like a fuel filter come regulator. And that bit there, I can't. Down the bottom looks like a fuel pump. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't, so we'll see. So all in all, bulkhead doesn't really look that bad. I was a bit worried about it being sort of completely rusty. But I think the other one, on the other side, I'm sure I see some welding somewhere. Oh, that's on my foot. Oh yeah, there we are. Don't think it's been stitched. So that bit in its time has been replaced. Saves me a job. And it looks like there's a bit of welding there that's been done. There's quite a bit of welding when you start looking at it, but it's all solid. It all looks really good. The only thing I've got problems with is the wiring. I'm not really sure about that lot in there. I'm not really sure why this bit of plate's here like this, so I'm sure it will become clear. So next job really is to take it outside and give it a good wash, I think. At least we know where we are. That's pretty much it. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.